welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're covering Stage 2 of Finnish Brutality 2024, Monkey Business. Now, this stage was really interesting. I've never seen anything like it before in a match. So you started out on a Sisu vehicle that you've seen in previous Finnish Brutalities, big up-armored MRAP type vehicle. And you had to get 4 rifle hits downrange, not particularly difficult targets to engage. One was large, one was small. Then you dismounted the vehicle, went through some monkey bars that you had to cross hand over hand. And if you were like me in Armored Division, Armored TST, you had to do it with all your gear on. And for me, I geared weighed nearly 15 kilos. Then when you got on the other side of the monkey bars, you had to go to a designated position with your pistol, engage the targets again with 4 hits in a 1-2-1-2 pattern, ground your pistol, cross back on the monkey bars, go to the Sisu, embark it, get your 4 hits in the 1-2-1-2 pattern, leave the rifle, go back to the monkey bars, cross, get your pistol hits again, 4 required, back across the monkey bars, back into the Sisu, get 4 more hits. And this one was definitely a bit more challenging. Also, if you fell off the monkey bars, you had to pay a penalty in the form of they had a minefield beside them. And this minefield consisted of a bunch of sporting clays just scattered all over the ground. And you had to follow a specific path to specific points of the minefield and then come back. All of which was designed to suck up a lot of time for not staying on the monkey bars. Let's go ahead and take a look at this run and talk about how it went. Alright, so it begins Stage 2 of Finnish Brutality 2024. And off to a good start here. The car 21 is performing magnificently. Like I said, I didn't check the zero on this before due to being busy. And I gotta say, they zeroed this thing perfectly, and I'm getting more confidence with the rifle, and the hits are coming. Moving out here to the monkey bars. And this first run actually goes pretty good for me.
There it is, there it is.
I get across
Nice.
pretty effortlessly, sorry about that, and get over here to the pistol position. Now here's one of those things where what the camera shows and what perception was really vary. As you can see, it's an overcast day, not bright sunshine. It felt like to me there was like a phaser beam of light coming out of the sun into my RMR, which is fiber optic powered. And I was really having a hard time seeing that little target because it was blooming out so bad. A situation I never encountered before with that sight. But apparently it must have been a perception of my imagination because clearly the video evidence doesn't support that. So off to the next round here, and I just tried too hard to get that. It came down so bad that it knocked my hearing protection off, as you saw there, and that just messed with my head. Was smart enough to recover my Ear Pro and GoPro, because if I hadn't, I'd have left them behind. That would have been a 60-second penalty. And moving through the minefield here deliberately with purpose, not trying to go as fast as I can, because again, if you detonated a mine, the stage was over and you took all remaining penalties. Re-embarking the Sisu. Took some time here, unfortunately, but necessary time to get my Ear Pro squared away and back on. They'd come off so violently, it even knocked the batteries out of them, but I hadn't realized that yet. Then, back on the car 21, the hits come pretty quickly. The rifle is just a pleasure to shoot. The Aimpoint T2 was a great scope for it in 5.56, which the rifle was currently configured for. With a 3x Holosun magnifier, it was a great combination. Now I'm deploying the Blue Force compact dump pouch for a patrol rig. This worked out really good for me. As you can see, not a lot of room on the gear for a dump pouch, and this is better than stuffing magazines down the blouse. And yeah, just rammed my knee into the side of the scaffolding there. Didn't really bother me at the time, but I would wake up the next morning and that knee was nice, black, and blue. But for the most part, it really didn't affect me the rest of the day, and so I can't blame anything on it. Still unfortunate, these 2 detours through the minefield are not doing anything for my time, and while I'm getting the hits here, they're not coming quick enough, and I par out. Alright, Team America time again. Unfortunately, the camera gremlins were a little rough on us on this one, and we only have footage of Matt's run, but he had a pretty good run. So from the back of the Sisu, he's using his AR pattern rifle, Citizens Arms 15 with a PSA upper, and off he goes. He's favoring his knee here. If you saw our self-aid buddy aid video, which we'll put a link to in the end of this one, that he struggled a little bit with a knee problem and it was still healing, so he took it easy going on and off the truck, and I can't blame him for that. But he got across those monkey bars pretty darn good. Now came the pistol targets. These were really challenging. The one on the right was a full-size silhouette, but that very hard to see one on the left was just a small circle. And you had to get 4 hits in a 1-2-1-2 pattern. It was definitely a tough engagement for sure. But Matt gets it, and then he heads back across the monkey bars here. And pretty good right here to the end, and just one little slip, but that 1 foot caused him to go take a detour through the minefield.
Now steady.
The minefield was very doable. The fact was, though, you really had to be watching your step, because if you weren't paying attention, just tried to bull your way through it, you were definitely going to break one, and then your stage was over. Rifle retrieves, goes back to making the engagement. Off the Sisu, and back to the monkey bars. Doing monkey bars once on a stage would be unique for a shooting match. Doing them 4 times, that's just Vostaleka emphasizing the brutality. Yep, we had little camera gremlins there, so Matt magically teleported from the monkey bars to the pistol box, but here he is making his engagements. That little one's just a tough little guy, man. That was a real marksmanship challenge. As I've often said about brutality, 75% of your targets are for the rifle, but 75% of your training needs to be for the pistol. But Matt got that hit, cleared the pistol, and is on his way back. And just as he gets to the Sisu, the timer goes off, unfortunately. Alright, as I mentioned on yesterday's video, I'd lost my ever-loving mind and did the Breacher set of Armored TST. And this task was the most Finnish of tasks. It was in placing 2 landmines. So, dashed up to our road here where we had to put our landmines in place. They had spots marked on the ground where they wanted the mines to go. Set my mines out, deployed the E-tool, and got to digging. Didn't quite have it set up for as a pick, but it converted itself to a shovel. I figured that was a hint and just started digging. The ground here was not the easiest digging. It was a bit hard, but it's not the hardest ground I've ever dug into. Just a few meters away where we had to do the foxholes last year was way harder ground and with way better E-tools, so really can't complain about this one this time. Got the line in, got it covered up. They're informing me that even the orange sticker has to be covered up, or the orange line, excuse me. So got extra dirt in there to cover that up.
Nothing should be seen. No mounds, no orange, nothing.
And 1 mine covered up and ready to go. So next spot we go to is where we got our 2nd mine in place. Start digging there. A lot of mines on this road. I feel sorry for the convoy coming down it. That's the enemy. Nah. A little more digging there. The hole seemed bigger before I put the mine in. Got my competitor there throwing his rocks at me, trying to fill my hole back in. Like, what's up with that, Christopher? And then we covered back up. Get a lot of dirt on it. Get it nice and covered up. All set. ROs say it's good to go. And voila, 2 mines emplaced.
The most finished activity I've done here so far. Awesome shit. I love coming to Finnish Brutality. I'm doing Breacher. I know this is Yari's revenge for me shooting him in the dick, but you know, it's worth it.
We hope you're enjoying this coverage of Finnish Brutality 2024. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Tune in tomorrow because Stage 3 is coming your way.